We live in a world today that celebrates the big wins, the overnight successes, those massive transformation, and those viral moments. But the truth is, that's not how real lasting change happens. See, change, the kind that sticks, it doesn't just come from one big move. It comes from a series of small, consistent steps, from tiny habits that over time shape who you become. Let me try to explain it this way. If you get just 1% better every day, not 100%, not even 10%, just 1%, that doesn't feel like much at first, but over time, that compounds. And in a year, you're not just slightly better, you're a completely different version of yourself. See, it's the power of momentum, of compounding effort. You don't have to run that marathon today. Lace up those shoes and walk a block. You don't have to write that book today. Just start with one sentence. And you don't have to master the whole mountain today. Just take the next step. You see, it's less about intensity and more about consistency because tiny habits, they create rhythm. They build confidence, and most of all, they shift your identity. When you start doing the thing, even on a small scale, you stop saying, I want to be healthy, and start believing I'm someone who moves. You stop saying, I want to be disciplined, and start seeing yourself as someone who shows up. And that belief, that's the beginning of change and transformation. So if you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or like change is too far away, start small, but start now. Pick one habit, one tiny action you can do daily, and do it, even if it feels insignificant, because your life, it doesn't change in a moment. It changes in the moment you choose to show up over and over again. I'm Santa Tom here to remind you, the big change starts small. Massive progress begins with tiny habits, and 1% a day is how your life is going to change.